Now, one of the reasons why there is such a broad opposition in Malaysia to Lynas plant is because of the horrific experience of a previous rare earth refinery run by Mitsubishi in Bukit Merah.
That's right.
So, but the company, Lynas company, says that it is unfair to compare it because one, they have newer technology, and two, that the ore that they were refining in Bukit Merah was from the tin tailings, which has a much higher concentration of radioactive material.
I think that's a good question. Lynas public media has been going to town to tell people that their ore has the lowest concentration of radioactive elements in them. So they did a comparison with the tin tailings, which the previous rare earth plant called Asian Rare Earth used in the Bukit Merah plant. It is true to a certain extent in terms of quantities, but when we asked for a detailed chemical analysis of their ore from Mount Well, they refused to give us the analysis. And we were even actually trying to secure a sample of it and do our own analysis. We failed to achieve that as well. So all these claims has yet to be scientifically verified by the third independent party, which has credibility and people can look up to it and believe that these are facts. Otherwise, it will just remain claims. And then there's one difference. The second difference is that the former plant, Asian Rare Earth, is only 1/10 the size of land. The amount of radioactive waste that we churn out by land, if you spread out evenly on a football field, in a year you pile out to 4-story high. Now the first, or we said former rare earth plant in Bukit Merah left behind 80,000 barrels of radioactive waste, and is still under process of cleaning out. And the government spent about, not the government, the former owner, Mitsubishi, allocated 300 million Malaysian ringgit to clean up the mess. And the government has to set aside a virgin forest, cut the hill, use it as a depository site for these waste. Now that is only 1/10 the size of what land is. Now Lynas is promised to deposit 50 million with the AELB in case they fail to process the waste or fail to store the waste away. I wonder 50 million compared to the 300 million which ARE, Asian Rare Earth, allocated for the cleaning project. I wonder whether it is sensible to accept such proposal. Now, we still ask for a permanent depository for the radioactive waste. And in fact, I don't know whether it is Lynas proposing to AELB or AELB were convinced by Lynas that such permanent deposit disposal is only needed when they fail to find a use for the radioactive waste, and they claim there will be zero radioactive waste if they manage to produce commercial products from the waste. But right at this point here, nobody believes what they say, because we have such poor regulatory bodies that even the Director General said in the first instance when we discovered the plant was in our neighborhood, he said the radioactive waste is so low in radioactivity that you can sprinkle it now everywhere. It underscores one fact, that the regulatory authority has no integrity nor professionalism in doing their work.
If production starts, is there any official process that will do an actual analysis of the waste product? Because all the company can do is projections at this stage.
I don't think so. There has been such arrangement. In fact, we try to get ourselves into a committee that will supervise and oversees the processing, the operation of the plant. And the answer we got from the AELB is that these people who sits in that committee will have been trained for months and will have such qualifications not many Malaysians are qualified for. So I do not think there is an independent body comprising some of the civilians who are concerned about this issue here to oversee and supervise over the analysis, and the government has not made even such proposals. So that's why we are so angry with the project, because right from the beginning we were not consulted, and secondly they're going to leave behind so much of waste, and yet they do not pay a single cent of tax. We are the people who will be left holding the baby, and our future generation will be burdened with the responsibility of cleaning out the environment.
Pada petang ini kita bersama di sini nak sampaikan satu hasrat, di mana hasrat ini betul-betul mereka mengalami. Penduduk-penduduk di Bukit Koman, mereka mengadu kepada saya penyakit sakit kulit. Mereka pergi jumpa rawatan doktor pakar. Mereka tahu kesakitan mereka. Mereka mengadu bening-bening, nak muntah dan sebagainya. Sebarang kesakitan ini mereka merasai kerana mereka adalah orang-orang yang betul-betul menjadi masuk satu mangsa kimia cyanide. Dan juga pada sekarang sudah 1 tahun lebih kepada wanita yang mengandung anaknya tergugur. Inilah satu kebahasan kepada mereka. Bahkan binatang pun juga jadi mangsa. Mereka membela ayam, itik. Ini semua tiba-tiba mati saja. Jadi kehidupan mereka dalam sesuatu yang tak mengena. Tapi oleh kerana pihak berkuasa kata ini selamat, mengikut takat yang boleh diterima. Tetapi kami membuat sebutan individual, sebutan dari kampung. Mereka dapat sukatan hidrogen cyanide, sukatan bahan kimia ini melebihi dari tahap yang dibenarkan. Itu sebab saya merayu kepada penduduk di Kuantan, segala unsur bahaya ini, segala unsur radioaktif ini tidak sama sekali ada di sana di Malaysia, di kawasan Kuantan ini, kerana kebanyakan pentadbiran kecuaian manusia ini tidak boleh dielakkan. Dan bahkan ini radioaktif ini beribu-ribu kali bahaya daripada kimia cyanide. Itu sebab kami membawa peristiwa ini supaya merayu, memberitahu, memberi kesedaran kepada penduduk di Kuantan. Kita tak mahu jadi tikus makmal lagi, kerana menambahkan sekarang mangsa semakin banyak, semakin ramai. Kita merujuk kepada Bukit Merah. Tak kira itu radioaktif berpotensi tinggi, radioaktif berpotensi rendah, ini semua radioaktif yang membahayakan kepada kita. Kita cuma mohon ini kemudahan asas, kehidupan asas untuk satu tanah yang bersih, untuk utara yang bersih, untuk air yang bersih, itu saja. Saya minta pihak yang berkuasa, saya minta juga Perdana Menteri betul-betul tengah suara kita, betul-betul timbangkan beri kemanusiaan. Kita cuma memohon setakat kehidupan yang selamat saja. Sekian, terima kasih.